Hey everybody, it's Reckless. Today I'm going to do a video on the much anticipated and highly requested video for the Defender Titan during Crota's End hard mode. So let's get into it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to, whoops, that's not it. We're going to talk about the class itself. As for your grenades, that's all personal preference along with your jump. I personally like magnetic grenade, an increased height. As for your Word of Dawn, you want to have Blessing of Light. Reason why you want to have Blessing of Light is because obviously during the Crota Fight itself, there is no healing. And you need any other way possible to heal. One thing I did forget to mention in my other videos was Red Death. Red Death, actually, you know what? I'll get into that in a second. So anyways, you want Blessing of Light just because when you pop your bubble, you yourself get into it and you'll be able to heal yourself. Other people can get into it, get a shield, but it doesn't actually heal them. But only your bubble will actually heal yourself. For your Disintegrate, I actually have Gift of Light. Which says, while Force Barrier is active, all your melee attack creates orbs of light. Thing is, you want to create as much orbs for everybody as possible. That way everybody feeds off each other and everybody gets orbs. When everybody gets orbs, you could pop off Ward of Dawn more. Plus, depending on your actual strategy, Blessing and Light is going to help the guy carrying the sword who's gonna kill Crota, just in case, you know, Crota does get that lucky hit off that guy, or you if you're the one who actually does it after you pop your bubble. As for your Titan Codex, I prefer Titan Codex 1 and 5, but again, those are stats that you choose on your own. I like Bastion to increase the duration of Ward of Dawn. The longer you get to keep your bubble, the better. I guess Gift of the Void is okay. That's if you know the enemy's gonna hit your bubble. 9 times out of 10, they don't really shoot at your bubble while you're in it. At least not in Crota's End hard mode. Other places in the game they do, but I would prefer Bastion. As for your last, I tried Untouchable. It was okay, but if you're gonna have everyone popping those orbs off, Untouchable is pretty much useless. Iron Harvest, not really something I would actually stay with, so I actually keep Illuminated, and it says increase the benefits of your Blessing of Light and Weapons of Light. So this is the Defender class that I would bring to Crota's End hard mode. Everything is all personal preference though. You don't have to do this, but this is what I do when I go into it. Now as for weapons, any weapon that you have is perfectly fine as long as it is a level 32 weapon. That way you get max damage on them, on Crota or the boomers, depending on how you actually do the raid. Now for gear, this again is personal preference, but this is what I think you should have. I'm sorry, I don't even have my phone. The video that I talked about with the Striker Titan, you can use that helmet, but you don't need it. Reason why you don't need it is because your Word of Dawn in your Defender class is going to give you your health back. So you kind of really don't need it. That helmet that I talked about in the Striker class, when I made that video, I'll put a link to that in below, at all. So I would suggest one of two different exotics. Primarily, I would go with the Helm of Saint 14, just for the simple fact of it's a good helmet. Increases your attack speed, you get more super energy from non-guardian kills, which means you kill, obviously, enemy, you can get super energy. So it's actually better. It's good because it helps you get your super faster. And then Word of Dawn blinds enemies who enter it. So if you got those pesky little knights that just want to jump in your bubble, you know, and try to slash you to kill you, as soon as they walk in fully, it'll blind them. So that's pretty good. Like I said before, if you want to have that other helmet, you can. It's perfectly fine. I just think it's a little bit overkill on the whole gaining health thing. And then the rest, all level 32 gear. As you can tell, I have 2 pieces of raid gear that's not fully leveled up, including this Helmet State 14. I just got this last week. I haven't been playing much. I've been busy with school. But if anything, that's exactly what I would go for. And if you don't have the Helmet State 14 and you don't have that other helmet I was talking about, then I suggest the Armamentarium, which is perfectly fine. Don't make fun of my battle cage. And Armamentarium is perfectly fine to go into the raid with. Gives you an extra grenade, and you get to carry more ammo for heavy weapons and special weapons. You know, so it's still useful. But if you do have it, I would go with the Helmet State 14 for the Defender class. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Oh, I'm sorry, real quick before I actually do go. Red Death. Once you get Red Death fully upgraded, even though it is a pulse rifle and pulse rifles aren't really seeing much play, Red Death is a good exotic weapon for this raid. Just because when you get kills, it does give you health back. So that's also another plus if you guys want to do something like that. However, a lot of people don't worry about Red Death just because of the fact of they want to get Crota down as fast as possible. They would rather have a maxed out Yellowhorn, and that's fine too. So again, let me know what you guys think about the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is Reckless, and I'm out.